What's up, Dragon Brood? Today I wanted to feature a deck that actually plays kind of different, but we've played a version of this because we just saw this on the Pro Tour, and I'm kind of curious how well it plays against the current meta because it looks different, but it has benefits. Now, starting at the top, we have some Dusk Rose Reliquary because, removal. Novus Inspector because it does also make a artifact, which is good, and we'll talk about that here in a second. The original deck list of this only had one Phoenix down, but since it's a new card, I wanted to play two of them just to kind of increase the odds we might actually draw them. But it's actually pretty cool that you can return pretty much every creature in this deck from the graveyard to the battlefield at some point, or you can just use to get rid of a skeleton, spirit, or zombie, which is not a ton, but there are a few floating around where that could be useful. Warden of the Inner Sky, just some extra value here with those artifacts you're getting. You can tap those down and get a flyer. Haywire Might, a card you can search for, which is really nice. We have some Teething Wormlet because everything's either an artifact or making artifacts for the most part. There's a Soul Guide Lantern. This kind of helps for the graveyard matchups, which is nothing wrong with that having that main deck. We do have an Invasion of Gobakon, just one copy, but it is kind of useful when you draw it. One Kellen, Daring Traveler. This is a good way to get access to a lot of our other cards. However, I'm curious how good Kellen is ultimately going to be in this list and if this could be something else, but we'll decide that by the end of the video. Regal Bunnycorn, to take advantage of all these little things that we have. There's also Herd Heirloom, which is a card you don't necessarily think of in this type of list. It's normally like in the mono green type piles. But here, I mean, let's say you have a Bunnycorn that's like an 8/8. I mean, having Herd Heirloom to be able to give something trample is actually really good, and you'll still get a card. Scrap Shooter, able to destroy artifacts and enchantments while also having reach is nice here. Some Sentinel of the Nameless City, another way to just keep making more artifacts. And Bright Glass Gear Hulk to be able to search for all those 1 mana things that we were talking about at the beginning of this. So yeah, we know this type of deck is good. We'll see if this version holds up, but if it does and you want to play it, there will be a link that takes you over to Moxfield, our channel sponsor, where you can download this, and you should be hosting your deck list there too, because they're good people. I just talked to some of them this weekend in person, actually. And if you want to buy any cards, check out Tales of Adventure. They're TOAMagic.com. You can use my code DRAGON, DRAGN, and it'll save you 5% on your whole order. And they have constantly changing inventory because just like this weekend, they are literally buying stuff at nearly every big show. So always check them out because they'll have those rare things you need for your commander decks. For now, though, let's go see if this new version is able to be the Phoenix Rising and take down the opponents. Let's keep it. Okay, let's go with this into this. Just kind of see what the opponent's up to here, feeling things out a little bit. I'll go ahead and attack. All right, doesn't look like they have any instant speed removal, so that's good, I guess. What does that do? It just makes a 2/2. Okay. Do I want to discard a thing and give them a why are they playing this? I have questions. So many questions. Alright, we'll go like this. This gets us 2 permanents, and we'll attack. I mean, technically, next turn I can try to just destroy that artifact with a Haywire Might, but who knows? They might just sweep the board here. Nope. Circle of Power to make a wizard and draw cards. Alright. Not gonna lie, wasn't really expecting that, but you know, is what it is. Let's play this. I don't even think any of this matters. Put a counter here. Soul Guide Lantern. I don't think we need that in this fight. Other than, you know, drawing a card would be nice, but I can also just draw the next thing. So I'm going to attack with everything here. With the assumption if they block, I'm just going to sacrifice Haywire Might and kill their artifact anyway. This was more just like, could we get an extra point or 2 in before it dies? That's kind of all I'm doing with it. And this only returns a creature, right? Return target creature card with mana value 4 or less. Oh, they're just going to take all of it. 5, 9, 10. All right. Sack there, I guess. And you know what? I'm willing to crack this. Why not? Okay, well, it was just delayed. Danitha. So now they can equip the thing from the graveyard. Oh my gosh, how brutal is that? Oh, okay, they had another thing they could just play. Fair enough. And that's protection from green, right? Green and red. Okay, that makes sense. So, what can I do here? Actually, you know what I could do? I could just return. Well, I mean, two things. I could play this to kill this, or I could just return this guy, sacrifice it, kill that. Hmm. What's more valuable here? I don't even know. Because I'm actually shrinking the bunny corn by doing that. So then I can only attack with the Sentinel of the Nameless City, realistically. God, wish I knew what the opponent was doing here. Alright, I'm just going to do this and give him a card, I guess. I don't really have a good excuse. But now when I attack, I can turn the bunny corn into a 5/5. So that works. Okay. Opponent, you're still at 3. Yeah, okay. That makes a little more sense at least. I was like, geez, what's that about? I guess that's fine. And we'll just kill Danitha, I suppose. Okay. And we can just wait here because we can return a creature during their end step, so we don't have to be in a hurry. If they sweep the board, we'll just get a thing back here. Got another Danitha. What's funny is, with them having Danitha, having a Soul Guide Lantern could have been good, right? To get rid of the graveyard. So yeah, this is a weird deck. I don't think I've seen this before. It looks like it's just Orzhov equipment, I guess. Is our Regal Bunnycorn dead? Like maybe, maybe not. Black Mage, sure. You got it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get back a Duder. Oh, excellent. That is right up our alley for what we're looking for. Whoa, Arena. Don't. I just want to take damage here. Why would you? Wait, these aren't even damage lands. Why would you want to tap that? What's wrong with you? I know it's been a long weekend. Maybe it's been a long weekend for Arena also. I don't know. Probably just take one of these. Oh, I get two things. What am I doing? Yeah, so I can fly over the top if necessary later. And I'm gonna go ahead and tap this and put that here. And we're gonna attack. I have a big old trampler. That's exactly 7 trampling through, and they still gotta block the sentinel. That'll do it. Alright, I guess we keep it. This is like right on the cusp of being solid, so we gotta roll with it. I really would have liked an untapped land there, but I think I'm gonna do this. Maybe because it's green, I could have just went ahead and played the Wormlet into Bunnycorn and just see what happens, but didn't really work out the way I wanted. Are you playing only green things, opponents? Let's find out. What are you going to cast with green at instant speed here? Flashing something in? Oh, cease and desist. Okay, sure. That makes sense. So far, still just green cards. Oh no. Looks like we're going to be staring down some monsters real quick, folks. I might have to put old Bright Glass Gearhulk to some good use. Going to find some Dusk Rose Reliquaries. We're going Dinosaur here. All right. With a Brawler. Sure. All right. So I feel like I'm supposed to set up now for what we know is inevitably coming. Let's go ahead and do this. I will go search. I'm going to get 2 Reliquaries. Like, it feels kind of lame, but it's the right thing here. Fortunately, we do have a Death Toucher, so we've got a few things going our way. So here comes Railway Brawler. Draw a card. Here comes some other big 5 or 6 mana monster. At least I would assume so. Okay, that's less scary. That just gains 2 life and you surveil 2, so we're not worried about that. Yeah, the opponent got kind of lucky. We weren't playing, you know, a hyper aggro deck because they kept a pretty slow draw here. Okay, do you have a way to protect your brawler? Because I feel like you do. So if I do this, I can Reliquary, attempt, Reliquary. Oh, but if they do the first one and it gets... Yeah, let's just do this first. They can probably protect their brawler here, right? Oh, they can't even protect brawler. Whoa. Whoa. What? Oh, and I still screwed that up. I should have played this first. Gosh dang it. Alright, well, I'll get the 1 point I'm going to get anyway whenever I attack here. Let's play this on this guy so we can get a card. Play this tapped, and let's get in there. Not bad. We can get rid of the Uprising. Yeah, I don't know what the opponent would even play here that matters now. Like, we have a removal spell, we have Tramplers, we can get rid of their draw thing, we have a creature we can activate as a land. I'd be really curious what the rest of their deck is. I feel like they didn't really get to pop off the way they were trying. Though they do have Dastardly Dwayne, so there's that. Alright, so it enters transformed, which is a 4/4. I mean, I guess they did gain some life, so there's that. So the first one is like you get to put a creature in your hand, then you add mana. Yeah. Okay. Not sure any of this matters, but get rid of this. Heirloom a second one. And then give this one trample. And then give this one trample. Oh, it already has trample. Let's give well, it doesn't really matter. Just lets us draw a card, I guess. That should be way more than enough. Okay, cool. Didn't even need all the bonus stuff. Neat. We will definitely keep this. Let's start building up our board. And I think next turn I'll probably play Heirloom into Haywire Might. Attack, I'll block. That seems like the right thing to do. They believed me. Okay. Ooh. Actually, maybe I don't play Heirloom here. Because I would like, even if it's just a little bit of life for one turn, I would like to take a chance to gain that life there. Alright, no attack. I mean, if they shoot the Wormlet, I totally understand. Okay, Cutter is not a scary card here, actually. Yeah, I'll just take 2. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so I can Heirloom, play Inspector, play Phoenix down. And that's a lot of extra life here. And it gives one of our dudes Death Touch as well. Oh, I just realized I could have also destroyed Cutter here. That's a little silly. Alright, I guess I'll attack with that, because I'm not going to block with it, because ultimately we would want to destroy the Corey Steel Cutter. Alright, you have a Slick Shot show off. Yeah, no blocks, I guess. I mean, rage up. Like, do your thing, fam. You got it. Oh, that's fun. Well? Sack this. Kill the Steel Cutter. Play this. No card given. Yeah, it's fine. We still get 2 life out of this. And then we lose 1 to play this, but totally worth it. We're just playing it because it has reach and can block a Slick Shot. And then I guess we're attacking? I don't really know the answer here. I assume at least with those knuckleheads, right? Okay. Sure. Triggers across the board. Then you attack. We block. You play a thing. Make another duder. Yeah, I assume that was going to be the case. Like, nobody's really surprised by that. Okay. Unfortunately, that is a real problem. However, we can return a dude, and I'm probably going to give them a card here. Because that seems like the right thing to do. Ooh, wait a minute. If we return Haywire Mites, destroy the Steel Cutter, we gain 2, but we gain 1 from the Mite coming into play, then we can get a card off a Wormlet? I'm probably getting too cute. I think we're supposed to get the 4/4 here, but this is still kind of nice, and I'm not mad at it, you know? And then just do this and get a card. Probably a bit risky, but I'm here for it. Oh, Bright Glass Gear Hulk. Okay. We're probably just chumping off some blocks here. Yep, there's a stock up. I don't even know what I'd be trying to get here. This is what I was saying, like, it could have been the right answer to just go ahead and just get back the 4/4, because obviously it just blocks more stuff. But yeah, I think we just do this. Double blocking is stupid, because they'll just play some instant speed thing here and stuff gets pumped up again. Yeah, exactly. So double blocking would have been pointless. We were well aware. Okay, that's something. I don't mind that. Take action. We will get a Dusk Rose Reliquary and probably another Teething Wormlet. Actually, double Reliquary might just be good enough here, though, right? We're at 5. I think we're supposed to go double Reliquary, but you know what? We're making content. I'm getting greedy. We'll take 1, gain 1, so I'm not too worried about this. I'll get rid of that guy. Alright, no attacks. At least I have a first striker, and we have a 5/5 Death Toucher. So this is still within reason, but we could also still die. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Like a rage here, we're still dead. If not, we might have a chance. Okay, well now a shock and we're dead. Or whatever 2 damage. Yeah, they have it, obviously. Alright. Oh, they drew the 3rd rage. Whatever. Yes, please. I said that so confidently, like this does a lot. We're literally gonna play like turn 2 Haywire Might. Alright, let's do this. Get a point. We'll try to attack. We'll just play, yeah, I'll just play this and get another life. Because the next turn we could still Regal Bunnycorn. I mean, I guess I could have waited to put another counter because I could have Bunnycorn plus, but it's whatever. Yep, you going. Guess I didn't really get punished for the play anyway. Get in there. Go attacking. In the turn. Gonna -3/-3 a Bunnycorn. Yep, makes sense. Sure. This is a little bit of a risky bonus here, but I'm going to get rid of this and then just draw a card with this. Okay, that didn't work. Nor did that. I was hoping maybe I would draw an untapped land. But, you know, no such luck. The benefit is, though, we do have a lot of creatures. So that helps quite a bit. Or didn't play anything here, which is highly suspicious. So I'm just going to attack with this and see what happens. In case they were going to flash something in here or whatever. Enduring Curiosity. Now this creates a very interesting thing. I could just kill the Curiosity. And I think I might, actually. Oh, because this would be non-creature. Oops. Alright, well, I guess we have to trade, huh? That's the thing that just happens. Alright. You got it. We can destroy that, though, during their end step, if we like. Or whenever. I guess I'll play the Phoenix down. And in the event they don't do anything we're concerned about, which they probably will, we'll just get a creature back. But if they do something else, then we'll just kill the other guy. Yeah, that's fine. We'll get rid of this. Since I didn't draw a 4th land after multiple attempts. Oh, we are not going to let you do that, opponent. Come on now. Have some shame. Yeah, sure. We'll get rid of this. Funny thing is, we're still at 20 life after all this. Well, 18 now, but very interesting. Would you like to kill our Sentinel of the Nameless City? They're going to go scrying. Left one on top, one on bottom. Always good to keep track of. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Like, if they bounce it or whatever, we're okay with that. We can always just recast it. We'll see what they want to do now that they know we have a third land. Oh, Flood Pitch Drowner. That makes sense. Sure. Then we'll play that land. I will use one of these. Actually, am I? Nah. Let's just end the turn. Storm Chaser's talent. Sure. So we're going to get in that weird loop of them trying to play their card out of the yard, blah, blah, blah. I guess if that's the case, we sadly have to get Haywire Might back here, so we can just kill that and keep them from just going nuts. Yeah, I don't love that, but it's probably accurate. Let's get a Haywire Might. Man, I want to do so much more with that. We had much better options of things we could do, but kind of just got trapped. Let's find another one of our big 4/4s, please. Sure, that works for me. Come on, a 4/4 would be great here. Let us find some other options we could play behind it. They bought them both. You're an interesting card. I think we just play this straight up. I don't think we actually do anything with it. Because there's a chance, a real chance, they might actually bounce it. And then we could just do the thing later. Alright, well, Prairie's nice. That's a creature that's hard for them to deal with. We also have the mana to activate a land. Alright, we could do some things with this. That was not one of those things we could do with this. I mean, we're hanging in there, but we just have this weird situation where we drew lands kind of late. And we don't necessarily want to trade here with the opponents with our creature land, so we're kind of stuck a little bit. But we do have Kellen next turn, and maybe that could help with something, so we'll see. That's very disappointing. Alright, well, we'll activate this. I mean, they only get one card, so that's good. But that's still one too many that we don't want them to have. Okay, let's play this tap. Let's play Kellen. Let's use this on Kellen. There we go. That's what we wanted to see. No attacks. Jose, you attack, we're blocking. I'm just letting you know. I was about to be real. All right, what are we going to get here? I think we want Novus Inspector and Dusk Rose Wellicray so we can remove their creature without giving up anything. So we can do this, play this. Yeah, that'll do it. Awesome. That win actually felt pretty good because we had to fight through a lot of removal and discard early. The fact that we got there is pretty nice. And, I mean, credit to Scrap Shooter. While it didn't actually destroy anything, just being a 5/5 with reach held their whole board down. So, yeah, no complaints. That was nice. Ugh, I think this is a mulligan. Oh, no. This is not much better, but we're going to keep it. Maybe something good comes out of this. Don't know exactly how this is going to work. Kind of trying to formulate a plan in my head here. Oh, that's a thing. We don't have much else to do here, sadly. Go attacking. Yeah, this is a hand. I think we're just supposed to lose this with this hand. I'm sitting here trying to figure out, like, what's the best sequence of cards that would be good for us, but I don't even know if there really is one, which is kind of sad. What deck plays Authority of the Consoles and Manifold Mouse? I mean, that's obviously a real thing, but I'm like, how did we get here? Herd Heirloom, pump our guy. I guess I'll just get rid of Manifold Mouse with this thing. I don't know. An attack? Alright. Emberheart Challenger? Yeah, for sure. Come on, artifact thing. Actually, even what you called? I was gonna say Sentinel of Nameless City would have been good. This isn't particularly bad, but it's not great either. Alright, in the turn. Yeah, we were just too slow there. Just only one. We only just drew our second creature. That's not really good for this deck. And our thing that would let us get stuff back actually ended up in the graveyard because we had to get rid of a Manifold Mouse, which was still correct. If we didn't, the Manifold Mouse would have probably led to us dying in a couple of turns. So we can't be that upset by it. All right, rage plus what happening here? Oh, nothing. Opponent says, I just got a block, fam. And we respect it. We now have a Death Toucher and a 6/6 Trampler. All right, we're going to make sure the 6/6 is scary and get in there. Wow, no blocks. Are they setting us up for something crazy next turn? Yeah, I mean, I guess we just do it. Giving them a life back here isn't the worst thing, considering what we're getting. And we're at 23. If they kill us, they just kill us. You know, if they stack up like 3 enchantments, plus the thing that's bigger, makes your creature bigger for each enchantment or whatever, each aura, you got it. But this is a lot they have to block right now. Oh, they're looking at removing something, so they must have Sheltered by Ghost here. Yeah. I'm assuming you got to get rid of Bunny Corn, because that's the biggest, scariest thing. But if you gain 5, you're all risking dying here if you attack, unless you have something other pump spell, which it looks like they do. Yep, a rage. That makes sense. All right, so they'll go to 14. And that's not nothing. Oh, well, that's a really good thing for us. All right, I guess we'll get rid of map. Clue. Let's get rid of map. And then we will pay. Then get back our dude, and you can have a point of life. We don't mind. Oh, I forgot to set myself up to draw a card here. Dang it. Totally forgot I still had the heirloom open. It was kind of hidden. Not that it matters. We're probably still okay here. I don't know if 1 point's going to make, or 1 card's going to make all the difference. Nope, didn't have to worry about it. That was a little bit of a wild scenario because we really won that game because of Duskrow's Well Aquarius. Like, not because of anything else, which is kind of neat when you look at it. Okay, sure. Let's see what happens. Sometimes you look at hands and go, you know, maybe. This is interesting, though. I mean, we drew the 1 Kellen, right? But are we making the artifact to gain a life and make this a 2/2 an attack? Or are we just playing Kellen? Never mind. I know exactly what we're doing now because we ended up drawing another Wormlet. So the decision made itself. We lose 1, we gain 2, we get to attack for 2. Love to see it. Now, if we can keep drawing artifacts or get artifact things into play, gaining 2 life a turn is pretty good against the red-blue decks. So if they have removal, they will have to be using it against Teething Wormblades here. Granted, that being said, oh, it's actually 3 colors. That's concerning because it might be some type of Jeskai pile that we are not happy about. Let's go ahead and attack. There's a good chance they're just going to be able to kill one of these here. Probably with like Lightning Strike or something, or Lightning Helix. Which one is it? Oh, it's neither. It's a Get Lost. Well, cool. That works for us. And we'll just play this guy. I was going to do that anyway in case they were playing Temporary Lockdown. I didn't want to run Kellen out there and just lose my whole board. But this is also an interesting situation because if we do get a Gear Hulk down, I don't even know what I'm going to choose to get in this scenario. Against right now, what looks to be some type of Jeskai Control pile. All right, what else you got for us? Another removal spell? Yep, another Get Lost. Okay. Well, that's good because it pumps our Wormlet now. And there's a chance we do get to pump it again. All right, great. Love to see it. Man, this Wormlet is working so hard right now. What if we get... Is there any way you're getting these out of your graveyard? Probably not. If so, I think we're willing to gamble it. So what if we get... I mean, Novus... I mean, if we get a Warden, we do have all these artifacts in play to tap. And I could get a Phoenix down just to protect us in case... Yeah, that... actually, Phoenix down might be the right answer here. Let me... Yeah, I'll split the difference on what I'm going to get. I think that's reasonable. Because now they kind of have to go land... Day of Judgment, because they're at 10. I mean, I say that. If they have more removal, they just kill something we attack. The Day of Judgment would make sense here. Oh, also L-Time Explosion. That equally works. Oh, I do have to tap that to use it. That's unfortunate. I assume you have at least one thing that costs 5. Yep, that makes sense. So I think I'm going to go here, here, tap this. Don't think we want another land. And then activate this, tap this. I mean, I don't think this really matters. Knowing what we're going to do anyway, we're going to just return a card from our graveyard to the battlefield, which is probably going to be Bright Glass Gear Hulk. All right. We will do so. Go get a Bright Glass Gear Hulk. And then we get to go find another Phoenix down. Kind of just stick with the plan here. Let's get the other Phoenix down. Let's get... I mean, are we getting the other Soul Warden? I mean, I don't keep saying Soul Warden. Warden of the Inner Sky. All right. Opponent gave up. Fantastic. Yeah, so y'all, this is interesting. I thought this version was going to be significantly worse than some of the other versions we played with like Collector Cage and stuff like that and some higher end things that we could get for free. But as it turns out, it was actually pretty damn good. And realistically, I think it was good because it became more of a toolboxy package, along with the idea of having the rabbit and the heirloom to be able to trample over some of the smaller creatures you're running into right now. And I think having 2 copies of Phoenix down is actually the right way to play this, because multiple times we were able to say, okay, let's just get the Phoenix down, see what the opponent does. If they go to sweep the board or do something, great. We'll just put that thing in play during their end step. And as you saw in that last game, even if we just get back a Bright Glass Gear Hulk, then that kind of just, okay, we'll go get another thing and kind of just keep pressure on the opponent. So yeah, Phoenix Down, turns out it's actually a really good card. And it fits a deck type that already exists. So yeah, if you like playing this, link will be in the description. It's an easy upgrade to the previous versions, which is nice. But remember, also get your cards over at Tales of Adventure because they're supporting the channel, and you can get a discount with my code. And if you want to get more videos and private deck help, remember to become a member here on YouTube. And if not, if you want to just keep supporting the channel for free, keep watching videos and watching them all the way through because the more you watch, the more you help the channel. That's all I have for now. We'll see you next time.